Hey guys, it's J Hubs, and I'm here to give you guys my own opinion on what I thought about the whole Destiny beta. Um, and basically, I'm gonna start off with the campaign, and I'm gonna go ahead and go into the multiplayer, the Crucible. The beta just ended today. So just to start off, the game was amazing. The beta was amazing. It was a very very good experience. Just the the game just played very well. The whole, the tower, which is like a social area of the game where you could be running around with any other players. You can run around, players all across probably the country or your state or however the hell they do it. They pull all these players and you play on the same goddamn world. Go talk to wherever you need to talk to with players running around doing the same thing, dancing around, jumping on trees, just doing all types of crazy stuff. And you could interact with them, dance, like I said, wave at them. Just do a lot of things. You can even sit down. I mean, I know this isn't something to really to praise because a lot of games have little things, where you can dance around and do all that. But I just think, it's pretty funny. You can interact with them inside this tower where you can add them to your fire team, so you can actually go do missions with these guys that you just met, a couple of minutes ago, or a couple of seconds, prior. So I really enjoyed that, and even when you're actually in the campaign, when you're playing the campaign, I mean, when you're actually doing campaign missions, there could be people around, doing their own thing. When I first started playing, I remember I played the first mission. You don't see anybody, well, at least for the first mission of the beta, you didn't see anybody running around. I'm pretty sure it was just you. Then after that, you go to the tower. Then you go to the Cosmodome, I think. And when you get to the Cosmodome, that's when you actually see other players running around doing their own thing. And I remember when I played, I was running around. I saw some guy, and I was like, "Oh man, look at this guy! He's with me." So I figured I'm just gonna follow this guy. I start following this guy, and he's actually going the complete opposite way of my mission. So he was doing his completely own thing, probably looking for the little beacons to do his missions. And I'm following him, thinking I'm going the right way. So I had seen that I was going the wrong way, and I had corrected it. But I went to go finish the mission. But I just think that's really cool that you got, I'm doing my mission, and then Joe Blow right here, he's doing his mission, and I really like that. You can add him to your fire team too. From there, you can have them just start doing your mission. So have them start doing your mission too. So to me, it's really cool. Uh, I don't really, I can't even see that being a problem. I'm pretty sure the game does not have to always be online to play. So I think you can actually play the game offline too, so you don't have to play like that if you don't want to. I could be wrong though. So obviously, you know, I honestly don't think I'm wrong though, because why would Bungie make a game that you have to be online 24/7 for? We seen what happened to Xbox when they said something about the Xbox One had to be online all the time. So obviously people don't want that. So more than likely you can play the game offline with. So yeah, don't even worry about that or what I just said right now. Another thing that I love about the game is the way they did the matchmaking, the Crucible. Now, as you know, in most games, to it's always menu based. You go through menus. For example, Halo. For example, you're playing Halo and you have to go through your menu to go to multiplayer. Even Call of Duty, go to menu, go to multiplayer. Then you can go to matchmaking and start playing multiplayer. In this game, everything is literally done just about in game. Now, yeah, when you go back to your ship, I guess you can say that's kind of a menu because you go to set destination and you find where you want to go. But I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. When I was playing through that didn't feel like a menu. That actually felt like I was still playing the game. Like obviously, like you're playing the game when you're in the menu, but it felt more like I was actually, you know, in the ship, controlling the ship, telling it where I wanted it to go, and not so much me going through a menu and picking I want to play multiplayer and then go and do that. And it was just really cool the way that they did that, and they could expand upon that much more maybe on the full game. They probably won't. I don't know, because I think at least there's missions where you can actually fly the ship yourself. Don't take my word on that. I just think I saw a video something like that, or it could have been another game. I don't know. But if they did something like that where you're actually flying the ship too, and you can pick your areas, it would just be, like I said, a very, very great just great fucking way to do that because I love having pretty much no menus in the game except for when you pick what guardian that you want to use, and you can't make multiple guardians. I only made one guardian for the beta. Kind of regret that. Kind of wish I would have made another one, but you know when the game actually comes out and I am gonna have multiple, I'm gonna be doing a playthrough of only one though. So you know I am still gonna have multiple guardians. You know so yeah, that's the thing though with the whole no menu. I love that. It's to me it was a great idea, and I know other games probably have that too. No menu. I'm pretty sure Dark Souls had it. I mean, there's really no menus except for like when you first played. There's a menu, but you know that was like what, you know, 2 minutes of having a menu. So you know I know this isn't the first game to not have a menu for gameplay, but I just love it. I'm trying to think of another game that or not another game. Another thing that I like about this game. You know, there's a lot of things I like about the game. But now I'm going to be talking about things that I don't like and things that I think should be changed in the game. You know, one of the things I really don't like in the game is, or let me say it like this: so the supercharged abilities on campaign, amazing, absolutely amazing. They're they're one of the greatest things. In matchmaking, not so much, and not because they suck. They actually work very well, actually too well to be honest with you. Pretty much for your supercharged ability, whatever your Titan's or I'm sorry, whatever your Guardian's ability is. For example, my character being a Titan, he had Fists of Havoc, so he basically just jumps up and smashes the ground, causes a shockwave of energy or light or whatever, and it kills all the enemies that fall in that blast radius. And I think at the edge of the blast radius, like if you're at the kind of like the farther edge of it, it doesn't really kill you, it just takes a lot of health, or it might still kill you. I don't know, because I know I did a few people and they actually lived, and it was kind of like that outside range where I couldn't tell if they were in the bubble or not in the bubble. I don't know, but basically, you become invincible when you do it. I mean, you can die, but I'm just saying you're just about invincible. You know, someone could shoot at you. You still take health, but you take very little health, and you actually upgrade that more to where you take even less health. So you know, you're just about invincible when you use it, and you can kill like any there's a group of probably like 7 people just compact in one little tiny area, and you do that, you're probably killing all of them. So you can kill quite a bit of people with your ability, and then you're that invincible. And to me, it's just, even though I love it, don't get me wrong, I love it. It's just a little bit, overpowered. And with that said, the main reason why I mentioned the supercharged abilities is not because of my Titan's ability, the Fist of Havoc. I think that's very well balanced the way it is. I mentioned it because of the Warlock's abilities. And his ability is called the Nova Bomb. What his ability is, he throws a bomb, pretty much a grenade type bomb. He throws it, and it's a big energy ball type thing, and it hits the ground and it explodes. It explodes, but it's devastating. I mean, the blast radius on it is pretty goddamn wide. It can kill a group of people very easy. It's happened to me when I was playing Crucible many goddamn times. You know, you just see that thing just launched and boom, everyone's dead. Flag is taken back or flag is stolen from you. So it's the reason why I brought that up. I think the Fist of Havoc, like I said, I think the Fist of Havoc is really well balanced. I mean, the Titan's ability is very well balanced. I think the Hunter has something called the Golden Gun. I've been killed by that quite a bit. I think that's his special ability. That I think it's probably pretty well balanced too. I don't think it really needs a a nerf or anything like that. But who knows? I didn't get killed by that as much as I got killed by the Nova Bomb. But more people could have been playing as Warlocks. But the point is, the Nova Bomb is completely overpowered. Um, I remember being one game being actually a good distance away. I mean, I'm a very good distance away from the Nova Bomb, and boom, he throws it, hits kind of close, not even really nowhere near me, and it kills me. I'm like, how the hell did that kill me? That was far away. Uh, so yeah, I think they should really nerf that ability. I think they should really nerf that thing down because, like I said, it's completely overpowered. Another thing that I think should be nerfed and that I don't like is the vehicles. Now this in the beta we had 2 maps at first. You had the moon, then you had Venus. The map names I fucking forgot, but yeah, I completely forgot. They're gonna be in the video though, so you guys can actually see them, and I'll have the names pop up. But pretty much Venus was kind of more of a, you couldn't pull out vehicles, you just had to fight each other and capture the flags. The moon, actually, you could use vehicles, and there's turrets, and there's also vehicles set on the map. Now, your own personal vehicle, the Sparrow, that thing does not defend you at all. I mean, you're on that. It's just really just honestly an extension of your Guardian's body that just makes him move faster. Honestly, all it is, because you take the same amount of damage, you still die just as easy. But the vehicles on the map, not so much. There's two vehicles that I remember being on the map. One called the Pike, and one called the fucking, I don't know, the tank. The tank has fucking vehicle. It pretty much is a tank. It's a big. And the funny thing, actually looks a lot like the what's it called? What is it called? Not the Phantom. I forgot the name of the alien, the Covenant tank in Halo. Reminds me a lot of that. And pretty much that's what it is. It's a fucking tank, and it has a lot of armor. Uh, and that's one of the things that's wrong with the vehicles on the map. They have so much armor for the Guardians that's in it. Like if someone on the opposite team gets in the vehicle and you try to kill him, you gonna lose if you're on the ground. If you don't have a vehicle too, you gonna lose. There ain't no winning. And that's just against the little vehicle, the little Pike. You might come close. I'm gonna be honest. You might come close. You maybe make the vehicle catch on fire, but odds are he's probably gonna kill you. Odds are he's probably gonna kill you, because they do have guns on them. They have weapons on them. The vehicles that are on the map, so they can shoot at you, and they have little turbos in them, so they could get away from you and juke around you and all that. And they have a shit ton of armor that just seems to be they just seem to be invincible. Especially the tank. That tank vehicle has a lot more armor than the regular little Pike. The Pike is a little bit smaller, a little bit bigger than the Sparrow, but it still has a good amount of armor. The tank, that one is a little bit more. I think a little bit is slower, but it has a shit ton of fucking armor. Like literally, if you're on the ground, just accept the fact. Honestly, every time I saw that and I was on the ground, I just accepted the fact that I was about to die. It was like, I'm dead. So when I respawn, I want to go this way. I already start thinking about all that. But they also had the turrets on the map, and I thought the turrets were really good balancers for those vehicles. Now, this is, I'm gonna be honest with you, the turrets were very good. They balanced it out, because if you get on the turret, that turret has a lot of it has shielding as well. So you're very well protected against the vehicles if they come up on you. You just aim at them. It takes them a while to kill you, but at the same time they can still kill you. But at the same time, on your part, you can kill them. And the turret shoots a little bit faster than the Pike. But if they're on that grenade launching vehicle, they can fucking kill you. I mean, I've blown up a bunch of them just on the turret alone. It even blew up the tank, but it can still manage to kill you if you're on that turret. So you can't always expect to win that little firefight if you're on the turret against that tank. But like I said, the turret can put in pretty good work, and a lot of times the turret placement is right up on a flag, so you can defend. So you can send someone up there to defend that flag. And one thing that I noticed when playing, almost no one ever used turrets. People always just jumped in the vehicles, started going around the map. And one big thing about the vehicles, at least with dominate or dead sectors, which is basically domination, but with dead sectors, it's if whichever team takes full control of the vehicles, like they have all of them, they won. Plain and simple. If they took control of the vehicles, you're really not getting them out the vehicles, and they fucking won. They can even dominate you. They can get all three flags, and you're really just stuck. So that's one of the things to I think that Bungie needs to nerf the vehicle, the armor that's on the vehicle, that it needs to get nerfed, because it's just it's too much. It's too hard to take them down, and it's honestly, it makes the moon, like whenever I got sent to the moon, I was like, damn, like it really like kind of it pretty much killed the whole mood of me playing the game. Like when I'm on Venus, I'm like, hell yeah, let's go, let's do this, and then I get to the moon, I'm like, fuck, I'm just gonna be honest with you, that's kind of how it was. And me myself, I'm not too big on using the vehicles. I know I have a vehicle up where I did jump in the vehicle, and I did, and the funny thing is, I actually said in that vehicle, or in that video, I was like, watch, I'm gonna jump in the video. Oh my God, I'm getting the words mixed up. I'm gonna jump in the vehicle, and my team, I'm gonna kill everybody. I'm pretty much gonna be invincible in the vehicle. My team is gonna probably win, and that happened. So, it's the vehicles really do. They change the whole tide of the game. If one team has a vehicle, all the vehicles, odds are that team's gonna win. I just don't think that's right, to be honest with you. So that's another thing that I think should be nerfed. Uh, One thing that I think is gonna be nerfed that I don't want to be nerfed is a shotgun. And I know you guys probably see me. You guys did see me use a shotgun quite a bit in all of my list plays because the shotgun put in work. The shotgun, you can literally just run up on somebody. If you're close enough to them, boom, one hit kill. And sometimes I was actually pretty good distance away from them and I was able to get one hit kill with their full health. Now here's the thing about the shotguns. With them being the one hit kill, all the weapons in the game actually do have a damage rating. They actually are rated on how much damage they do. So that's the thing with the shotgun. It's like, yeah, the shotgun can get one hit kills if it's high enough, damage rating, and if their armor is, low enough, or they have, enough armor or too little armor to really defend against that damage rating. So it's like, why would it get nerfed because of that? And that is a good counter argument that I just actually put on myself. But at the same time, it's like I think it just might get nerfed, uh, because it's the things I was doing with it is just, I don't know. I just think it might get nerfed. I don't want it to get nerfed. I can't really give you guys too much real fucking evidence or proof or whatever you guys want why it will get nerfed. I'm just saying that's one of the things that I think might get nerfed. Uh, One of the things I think needs to get buffed and kind of like nerfed. It's kind of like a combination of things. It's the assault rifle. It's just your rifles that can carry your primary weapons. Your auto rifle, pulse rifle, and what was your third one? Scout rifle. Your scout rifle is a semi-automatic weapon where you just shoot one round, just boom, 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 boom. And then your pulse rifle is like a 3-round burst, zzz, zzz, and then your auto rifle is obviously an automatic weapon. You just keep shooting. Now, what I noticed when I was playing, I used both the scout, the pulse, and I also used the auto rifle. Which weapon do you think I did the best with? The auto rifle. Now, this I'm gonna go over something for you guys. The scout rifle I used at first, it was when I first started playing Crucible, was pretty weak. It was like 27 damage. It wasn't that strong, so you can't really expect too many kills from that. So it didn't do well. That weapon didn't do it. I don't expect it to. Then I had a level 57, and I actually use this in most of my videos as my primary. Level 57 pulse rifle that had like a special ability to give me a little bit more strength, which that has nothing to do with your actual firepower or anything like that. But it was level 50. It was rated at 57 damage. That's pretty good. And at least in the beta, that's probably one of the highest, you know, damaging rifles that you can get. Some people probably have more damaging rifles, but that at least the highest that I saw while playing was like 57, maybe a little 60. But it was a 57 level pulse rifle, and I'll use it on people. And I'll shoot like I'll at least give them a good 3 or 4 full, you know, you know, 3-round bursts, and they don't die. They get right to the ending of their life, so they don't die, but they're just barely, close to death, and they kill me. And I'm like, what the hell? I just shot you up. But when I switch over to my automatic weapon, and it's almost like no matter what damage rating I use, you just spray them and they die pretty goddamn quick. And basically what I'm saying is I used a level like 28, 27 rated automatic weapon, killing people pretty goddamn quick with that gun. And I'm just sitting there thinking like, how the hell is this doing more work than a level 57 pulse rifle? So I really think it's either one or two things are gonna happen. There's two things that could pretty much happen in this situation. Either the assault rifles are gonna get nerfed, or the pulse rifles are gonna get buffed. And I'm I'm hoping more towards the pulse rifles getting buffed because I enjoy using the pulse rifle. I mean that's I like 3 round bursts. I like that. I like using weapons like even the scouting rifle. I said many times in my the playthrough portion of my Destiny beta play game videos. Anyways, I said in the majority of those that I enjoy using semi-automatic weapons in game in first-person shooters, and I love to use it online. But I mean, if it's not going to be doing too much work, then I probably won't. And once again, I'm going to go ahead and say that of course, each gun has a certain damage rating on it. So if you have like a you know a a semi-automatic a scout rifle in this game that does 100 damage, they say they get that. Oh, it actually does. So say it does 100 damage. You're shooting somebody, you're probably gonna fucking kill them quick. Good 3 shots. If they don't have good enough armor, they're probably gonna die. But that's kind of not how I felt with the pulse rifle. The pulse rifle was level 57 damage rating, and their armor may have been good, but it wasn't doing anything compared to that scout. That the auto rifle that was way lower rating than that. So I don't know. That's just one of the things I think is either gonna get buffed or nerfed. I don't know. I think something's gonna happen there because something needs to happen there. Um, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's honestly just pretty much it with the beta. Like things that I think should be that I think are gonna happen in the beta. Obviously, I think things are gonna be so you're gonna have the. I think that there's gonna be more social places that you can go to. Like there's gonna be the tower. And there's probably gonna be somewhere else, and then since you can have your ship, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be something that deals with you meeting other players with your ship, maybe in your ship, things like that. Because you can have these pretty cool looking ships. I'm pretty sure they want there to be a way where you can share those. So uh, there's probably gonna be something like that in the game. Uh, so far, like I said, I'm very pleased with the game. I actually was really enjoying myself with the game. I was surprised with what I got because I know in my first playthrough video, I was like, I don't know what I'm expecting. I don't know if there's multiplayer. I don't know what happened. I just got hit in the face with all this, pretty much all this dopeness, random dopeness, happening again with this game. It was a great game. I would actually recommend it to everyone watching this video. I would recommend it because for whatever reason you watch this video, this especially this long, you watch this video to because you're somewhat interested in Destiny. You want to know what Destiny, had is, and you was interested in knowing what was wrong with it, was good about it. Get the game when it comes out. It comes out September 9th of 2014, so this year, and it's going to be worth every $60 plus tax, wherever you have to pay for it. Or if you even get, I think they have like a special. They're gonna have a special edition. They always do with games. They're gonna have a special edition for $100. If you buy that one, you are a champ. I would never spend $100 on a video game, but if you do it, good for you. Um, so yeah. Anyways, the game is very much worth the money. I would recommend it. Hopefully you. I'd even recommend you to recommend it to your friends because it's definitely a game you also want to play with some friends. It's not, you can play it alone. You still have amazing time playing it alone, but playing with your friends, it's going to be so much more fun. It's going to be like Borderlands. You're going to play it with your friends. You just do so much more fun stuff. You know, you will enjoy yourself with this game. Uh, just, just, and that's pretty much it. I want to thank all you guys for watching. Tell me what you guys think of the beta of Destiny, of anything of everything that I just said right now. If you guys agree with what I said, if you guys disagree with what I said, if you guys think I'm a genius, tell me. If you guys think I'm a fucking retarded asshole, tell me. Once again, I want to thank you guys for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and you guys have a good day or night or just whenever you're watching. Thanks.